welcome back to my channel. I already started filming this video, but my camera started glitching, so if it starts glitching again, y'all just gonna, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Today this is what we're trying out today for the first time for my favorite brand, as y'all can see up there. And I took like one small hit. Flavor's nice. The smell is very sweet, fruity, gassy. So far the taste is also pretty gassy. And I kind of want to talk about, like, if you've been following, U.S. politics lately, not good, not looking good, but we're going to get into it. Hold on, one more hit. Also, if you see anything in the air, that is incense, YouTube. Okay. So, we're going to let those effects kick in. Shout out to Jam and Hemp Co. And it really makes me sad, actually, to think about the fact that, like, small family-owned businesses like Jam and Hemp Co. are going to be affected by what happened just now in legislation. I'm a couple days late, but it's still, like, nothing has really changed. It's still sort of dire. Basically, if you don't know, they wrote something in the... whatever they wrote up to end the government shutdown, they snuck in very quietly, didn't tell nobody, very last minute style. Basically something to revise the 2018 Farm Bill, which is incredibly important for probably anybody watching my videos, but also anybody who uses legal products, especially if you live in a not so legal state. So why is this a big deal? It's a big deal because in less than a year's time, it was a year, but like I said, I'm a few days late. The timer has been ticking. In a year's time, a lot of things. I think they said 95% of the community, the hemp, specifically hemp derived, and all of its, like, sisters and brothers. I'm talking Delta 8. THCO. I mean, I don't know if THC. Anyway, hemp and anything derived from hemp that is available right now to, like, buy in stores in most places, buy online in most places, is going to be completely unavailable and considered illegal. It's really unfortunate, obviously, for obvious reasons. I use it in my personal life for... It's medicinal, really, because I got a lot of brain stuff going on, and it gives me a certain peace that just doesn't exist in my head normally. So for me, it's medicinal for a lot of people. I'm talking people, and I learned this because I worked at a head shop for a minute, and I had so many people coming in there that I did not expect. A lot of veterans. A lot of people who are chronically ill, people who are disabled, people who are just looking for relief. And, they've found something. It's not chemically addictive information is still coming out, but from what we know about this product, like THCA, hemp, they haven't found it to be chemically addictive, compared to, like, hard drugs, prescription pills, prescription drugs. So they found something that works for them. I found something that works for me, and it is, right now, it's accessible. It's not very accessible for everyone, but it's very accessible for most people in the States who have access to, like, head shops and who are over the legal age, who have access to the internet. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, people... There's this idea that they are protecting people and helping people by revising this bill. And I just don't understand. Like, I don't, who are they helping? Like, who are they helping? My thinking is somebody is benefiting from it. Somebody in the background, somebody we can't see, is benefiting from it. And quite frankly, I don't think that's okay. Like, this doesn't feel like a left issue or a right issue. This feels like everybody, no matter what you believe in, you're going to be affected by this. So, the good news is it doesn't go into effect immediately. Like, we still have around this time next year. The bad news is if things don't change, I think by this time next year, like, if they still go forward with everything, because it hasn't been officially Like, I think it has to be approved by, you know what, I'm not even gonna say, because I was not that interested in politics until recently, very recently. So, y'all can definitely find a whole lot of information about it on the internet. You can just look up what it is they wrote up for the government shutting down, and I'm sure it'll pop up. But like, I hope by the end of this year coming up, there is a resolution where people still have access to their medicine, and for people who, even people who use it recreationally, like, as long as they're uh, of age, like, 21 and up, able legally to purchase it and consume it. Like, you can't tell me this is worse than alcohol. You can't tell me this is worse. You can't tell me what we have available to us right now is worse than alcohol. Come on now. Please don't even sit here in my face and tell me that it's probably better to become an alcoholic than it is to use THC, Delta 8, whatever it is that brings you relief. CBD. People are using CBD just to get by. And y'all want to take that away for what? What do they think is going to happen? They think people just going to stop using it and just, oh, well, darn. No. And I don't want to speak this into existence, but this is just my prediction. So, of course, I don't want this to happen. But from what makes sense and what we've seen historically, I think we're going to see a rise in addictions. Like, people, like seriously harmful addictions. I'm talking people getting on hard stuff just because they are looking for relief and unable to stop using it, or they start abusing it. I think we're going to see an uptick in alcohol sales, which is why I'm like, someone's probably benefiting from this, and that's why it's there. We're going to see an increase in alcohol sales, and unfortunately with that, we're probably going to see, an increase in alcoholics, which I guess is the same thing as people becoming addicted to it. But alcohol dependency is rough. Like, it's rough. I've never been addicted to alcohol. I've never had that issue, but I know people who have experienced it, people who have died from it, people who have been just negatively affected by it. I don't think there's a positive effect. I see online a lot of places that there have been people who have stopped drinking by switching to THC, THCA, hemp-derived products, Delta 8, all that kind of stuff. It has helped them quit alcohol. Like, that's wild. Alcohol is extremely addictive. And people getting off even harder drugs. I don't know, y'all. I think we're gonna see it's gonna get, in that way, I think it's gonna get scary, and I think honestly, for a lot of us, this is the only thing keeping us sane. Yeah, I think this is the only thing keeping a lot of people, like, okay. So all I can say is I hope this time next year we see some different news articles, different, more positive news articles. I hope we see positive change just overall, because this year, I don't know, y'all. It's been a year, and this is really maybe me just speaking out into the universe, to the world, speaking out and asking for a better future for everybody. Period. That's it. That's all I want. I don't know if ands or buts and no exclusions. I don't want to exclude anybody from that, even though some of these people out here so hateful for no reason. But even those people, I want them to have a bright future. I want them to have a good future. I want them to have a good 2026. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know what they think is going to happen, but we just going to have to wait and see. Thank you all so much for watching. I will say this is heavier than what I was using before, which is perfect because I had a long day and I do want to sort of relax. So I'm going to go do that. I will see you all in the next one, and reach out to somebody, spread the word, support small businesses. That's all I can say. Maybe if they realize how important this is to a lot of people, maybe things will. I feel like that one verse in okay, y'all, I'm just ranting at this point. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.